guys, it's KJ Beauty here and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna show you guys how I achieved this really nice slick blow ponytail with no glue and natural hair. So stay tuned if you want to find out how I got this slick do. First and foremost, she just washed her hair, so it is all shrinked and shrinkage is real. So I'm gonna go in with my blow dryer and my paddle brush. I'm gonna blow dry her hair on low heat, so I'm gonna kind of stretch it out with the blow dryer. So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in and kind of comb out her hair, and I will be using my SS Pro flat iron. This flat iron is super old, but I need to buy a new one. So I'm gonna go ahead and flat iron her hair on low heat, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that so that it can so that her hair texture can match the weave better. So here is the hair all stretched out, and it'll be so easier to manage, and her hair completely definitely needs a trim. But I will do that, but not on this video because I didn't have time and I was doing this hair like super late in the night, so I didn't have time for that. But I will be making a video on how I trim her ends because it definitely needs some trimming. So then I'm gonna go ahead and part out her hair into two. So I'm gonna mold the back into a ponytail. I'm gonna also use my little bristle brush to kind of brush everything, and then using my got to be glued spray, free spray, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of spray the ponytail, the back ponytail like I'm doing right now, and also using my rat tail comb, I'm gonna mold everything, making sure there's no flyaways and that it is smooth as possible. And then I'll take my blow dryer and on low heat again. I'm doing everything on low heat because we don't want to damage her hair. So her hair is already super weak. Her hair doesn't have any strength, so I'm gonna go ahead and do everything on low heat. So once I finish kind of blow dry, once I finish and kind of put that into a ponytail, and this also helps with releasing tension, like as if I were to put everything in a ponytail, it'll be a lot of tension. So this is less tension on the hair itself. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna go back in with the got to be glue sprayed, the free spray. I'm just gonna spray around that ponytail, making sure everything is intact. Okay. I'm just gonna part out her edges because we want to leave that out, and we don't want to put any tension on her edges because obviously, as you guys can see, edges have literally no strength at all. So I'm gonna kind of part the edges out of the way. The hair, so I'm sectioning the side of the hair so that it can be easier for me to manage. I'm taking the hair and I am putting it in a ribbon motion so that I can mold the hair and manage the hair so that it can flatten out, so it can be easier for me to just spray and lay it down. So that's what I'm doing. So now I'm going with the free spray and I'm just gonna lightly spray that. Then going in with my rat tail comb, I'm just gonna kind of comb it into the ribbon again so that it can lay really nice and flat, and that is definitely key to having that side swoop really nice and sleek. So I'm going to be repeating the same steps, so just follow along. Alright, so we're all done. This is how it's looking. Super slick and good. So now this is how it's looking, and then go ahead and braid down the ends, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply rubber band to the ends, and you can add rubber band or braiding hair to it, but I choose not to. So the rubber band that I'm applying is just so that the weave can have something to kind of hold onto, to grasp to, so it won't just be smooth, so it won't glide down, since I'm not gonna be gluing down this hair. And the hair that I'm using, I'm gonna leave the name down in the description box below, so check that out. And this is in the 10-inch color 2, and because her hair is not black, it's not straight black, it is a color 2, so that's what I'm gonna be using. And this is the yaki hair, I believe, so it has more of the natural texture to it. Now that I'm done with wrapping it around, with the end that is left, I'm gonna be using a bobby pin again. I'm gonna stick it through the end and stick it through the hair for now, because later on you'll see that I took it out, because we don't want to leave any tension or uneasiness in, like, when she's sleeping or whatever. So now I'm just gonna kind of detangle it and brush it out. Alright y'all, so now I'm gonna go in and take a little piece of the hair. I'm gonna be using this piece of hair to create the ribbon effect around the ponytail. So I'm gonna go in with my freeze spray again. I'm gonna spray that real good, and then I'm gonna go back in with my comb. I'm gonna comb that out and create a really nice straight ribbon with that. And then I'm gonna wrap it around the ponytail, like really nice and tight. So that's where you'll be seeing me pushing out that rubber band that I put. I keep saying rubber band, it's not rubber band. So that's where I'm pushed. As you guys can see, I am pushing the bobby pin that I just placed out, because it's not gonna be needed for anything, because the ribbon effect will tighten that track in place, so it won't move or go anywhere. So I am pushing it out because it's not needed. And then I'm gonna go ahead and finish wrap that ribbon around the ponytail, and then I'm gonna go in with my blow dryer. I'm gonna dry that in place. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a comment down below and telling me guys that you do, and what other videos would you like to see from me. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on my next video. She's always feeding herself like usual. Anyways, that's at this point I was telling her, can you stop flipping your hair?